It's Bob and Tom Tonight, starring Chick McGee, Christy Lee, Josh Arnold, Pat Godwin, Willie Griswold, and your host, Tom Griswold.
Somebody introduce people. I don't know.
Okay,
I'm lost.
let's go left to right. There's Willie Griswold. Willie, how are you?
Hey, good.
Pat Godwin. Hey, Patty G, looking good today.
Hey, Tom.
Keep growing that stash.
I'm growing it, baby.
I had a conference yesterday about the forthcoming pencil thin mustache competition coming up. Let's see now. Ace Cosby is over there. I can see you, Ace. You have to be. I suppose we should just stop the show. I don't ordinarily text Ace a lot during the weekend, but when your Las Vegas Raiders had a tremendous game, congratulations.
Final score not indicative of how much of a beating Kansas City took.
Okay.
So winning isn't enough.
Wow.
You've got to really...
Ace talks like he has a hostage in the basement, doesn't he? Wasn't indicative of the beating that they took, and the beating you'll take unless you get the money.
It was a game that some people considered a preview of the AFC Championship.
Yeah, you
say that every game.
almost said that many times.
I think every week. We should just tape that and then every Thursday play.
Raiders win 40-32 yesterday in Kansas City, and the Chickster had Vegas plus the 13. So that means
that was your double shock. I don't know if you know that.
53-32. So way to go, Vegas, and that was my double shock. 3-0 yesterday on the weekend. 18-9 for the season.
Will you listen to that?
We're waiting.
It's insane.
But he did say Kansas City would win, so.
I did.
But
thanks, Ace.
But he bet they wouldn't win. What am I doing here?
I don't know.
You get the double shock. What was
of course
your
I do.
Yesterday?
That's how the points spread works. I had Miami plus 10 at San Francisco. Dolphins win that one outright. And the Bills and the Titans, fingers crossed, are playing tomorrow night. I don't know.
Is that going to happen?
It's still postponed on the list, but no line yet. So we'll see if it's going to be.
And you and our grandma disagreed in every game this week.
Yeah, so suck it, Granny.
So, she was a sweet lady.
Think of that.
She was great.
And listen to this score. Miami beat San Francisco 43-17.
Wow.
And Miami got 10 in that, and San Francisco was home. Good Lord. Who knows?
By the way, our grandmother last week for the Napa Auto Parts Presents the Chick McGee Shoe-In of the Week starring Chick McGee. He made me change the name of it.
From Napa.
Was Norma Gunny Nidifer. Gunny, that's what her grandkids call her, which is so sweet.
Gunny Sergeant? They call him Gunny, right?
Sure.
Gunnery Sergeant, right?
Yeah, but she's Gunny, G-U-N-N-Y, like Bunny.
It was a combo of Granny and Honey.
Middle name Jean, so I think that, all morning long, since she had a very rough weekend, lost all of her picks. Goodbye, Norma Jean.
Oh.
Though I never knew you at all.
Thank you for picking up on the Elton John reference. I thought it was a pretty well-known song.
It is.
No, we all got it.
We got it. All right.
We were stunned.
Josh, back from his fishing trip to the lake of the Ozarks, I saw one photograph of you holding a great big bass.
Oh, it was an okay bass. It was the first. It was the first bass of the day. So I thought
it was pretty good. Bigger than your face.
It was about a pound. So nothing. Real anglers would
throw it back
would
in?
Scoff at it. Oh yeah, that one went back.
Okay.
So who caught the biggest fish?
I caught the biggest white bass at 2 pounds 4 ounces.
Oh, you're gonna go by color, huh?
In today's world, really?
I'm sorry.
Do we have enough of that?
And oh boy, who caught the biggest cat?
Does your reel have affirmative action on it?
Relax.
Boy, I didn't know this was going to go that way. I'm
Relax.
Relax.
Damn it, Josh. As soon as you said white bass, I go, here we go.
I didn't think that, I didn't realize the sort of speciesism that was happening around here.
Okay, more importantly, did they like the shirts?
They loved the shirts. And Tom, have you seen the photos?
No. We haven't seen the photos.
I have. It's great.
Did you send it
There's
to me?
one that's on...
I sent them directly to Spangles.
On the Bob and Tom website. There's the 4 of them there. And I believe that you're not wearing pants in that picture, right?
Well, we were able to cover what we were.
Yeah.
That picture does not show everything.
Right. Because I asked you to take a photograph on the dock wearing the shirts but no pants. These are the official Arnold Brothers Lake of the Ozarks fishing.
They loved them. They were mad at me because I got the wrong sizes, but they loved the shirts.
After all the trouble we went to get those sizes, they were wrong?
Yeah, way wrong, yeah.
But your
way wrong.
Your size was right, though, right?
I got 2X, 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 and 3X.
Yeah. My brother Joe's a medium.
Is Joe beside you?
Oh, yeah.
In fact, I gave,
Yeah.
Oh my God! Yeah, he's
in my defense, he's lost about 40 pounds since I last saw him.
Whoa.
Okay.
Yeah.
Very
He
slender.
says he's not eating very much anymore. He's smoking and drinking. And
That's the way to go. That's a good diet. Way to roll.
that's how the French do it.
It's a nice weight loss. All right.
yeah,
John Daly diet.
And John's probably a large, and Jeff's probably a large as well. And they were making fun of me because you think everyone wears a 2X.
So who got the 3X?
I did, and it was far too big.
Oh, okay.
So that made me feel good.
Okay.
So can you see the picture?
So that was a big ass shirt.
So for
was.
next year, I can redo the shirts. Just give me the proper sizes.
I will, yeah.
Now that we've got the mold, I'll just change the date on the.
And I'll have more time, and I can text them what their size, because we all fluctuate like Rob Thomas. We sort of gain, lose, gain, lose.
Okay, well, but a good
So
solid fishing trip.
are you going to start planning the T-shirts for next year now? Is that what I'm hearing? It sounded like it.
Well, I mean,
you get the sizes now.
we have the elements of the shirt ready to go. Just change it to 2021.
Yeah.
Assuming we have a 2021. The way things are going, I don't know. Maybe we'll do a redo on 2020.
My brothers Jeff and John won the fishing Olympics.
Oh, they did?
I'm sorry, Jeff and Joe did, and they got the trophies. John and I. A fair, we did okay. It was unseasonably warm, so we didn't catch as much as we'd like.
Get up nice and early.
Oh yeah, and then stayed up nice and late. And
You've got kind of that hungover, like that sleepy tired.
yeah, we there was
Boys.
certainly when you catfish, it's a lot of beer and put on the music and sit there and do some cocaine country dancing. As Paul Coffin would. I mean, boy, we danced to that song quite a bit.
Did you
Yeah,
really?
Yeah.
For a second, I
If
thought
you
you
haven't heard that song, maybe
I have not heard that song.
I can ask Dean to pull that up.
Josh, I thought you were saying, when you're catfishing, you're out there, you're drinking beer, you're doing cocaine.
That's what I thought he said.
You're telling us this while the mics are on?
No, that's not how.
Makes the time
Staring
go
at-
really fast.
I'm staring at this picture and I go, well, now I know how Joe lost the weight.
Yeah.
Josh back from his trip to the Ozarks. And it's a special seat now. That's the IHateStevenSinger.com official sidekick chair. By the way, special surprise coming up on Wednesday.
Oh, yeah?
Duke Tomato and the Boys will be the house band, and we're bringing back the Steven Singer Singers.
Oh,
How about that?
nice.
Oh. Are those girls single?
I believe so.
Josh,
Maybe.
Willie.
I asked them. They said they were all
Don't
hooked
bring
up.
me into this.
Have you seen the Steven Singer Singers?
No, I don't want to be a part of this. You're going to embarrass me in front of them.
Embarrass you.
I'm sure they're lovely.
he will.
You're gonna
Come on
go,
over here, Willie. Hey, this one likes you.
I'm not sure if you're familiar with the show, but Willie has a proclivity for what he calls heavy gnats.
Yes, the heavy gnats. Sorry, I'll just move on here.
What are heavy gnats?
Go ahead, tell her.
It's a heavy natural breast. Chris.
heavy gnat.
Heavy gnats.
Not to be confused
So
with
is that like a porno thing? If you go on a porno website and you type in heavy gnats, that's what they give you?
Yeah, it's a category.
Yeah.
Naturals. You type in naturals.
type in naturals.
Heavy gnats sounds like something in here. You're in the jungle. God, these bugs are terrible.
That's what I was
These are the heavy
thinking.
gnats.
No, there's
Like
heavy
what?
gnats. Not to be confused with small natural breasts, which I also love. Those are natty lights.
Natty Lights is amazing.
Natty, yeah.
That was a beer.
They're all pretty
So we're
fun.
going to itty bitty natty city.
That's right. Committee.
Heavy gnats and heavy.
The itty bitty natty. Well, you know something. This is not going to. We're not going to win doing this one. Did you see there's a weird natty light story? Here, I'll do this in just a second. But
I love
first,
Natty Light.
Let's see now. There's Ace, of course. Ace celebrating once again the glorious victory of the 14-game streak is over for KC. 13. Okay.
They beat the unbeatable.
Okay, very good. And that's the preview of the Super Bowl or something, whatever he said.
AFC Championship.
Okay, there's Chick. There's Christy Lee with her stripes. You look great today, Christy. I don't know what they've been doing, but they got these cameras all fixed. Jess Hooker looks great in there. Not to suggest that you didn't before, but now we can actually see you. And then Pat Godwin. This looks like we're doing some kind of international thing.
I was just going to say that he's at some Hilton in Iraq, and he's reporting.
It does.
I'm on a delay, chick. I can't hear you. Up in the mountains.
By the way, you'd think that the engineers, not here, we have the best engineers in the world, but sometimes you're watching some of these news shows, and there's like a 10-second delay. I know, obviously, when they're in Iraq or where I get it, but occasionally it's really, the guy's 7 miles away. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe it has to go up.
I'd like for it to be
the bird.
like a giant delay, and the guy's just picking his teeth or something. So what do you think there?
That happens.
Well, thank you, John. Stuff like.
We
You
haven't
brought up
heard a song from Pat all day.
Just
We have one coming.
Ace is working for a different show, I think.
We have one coming, but I want to read this Natty Light story real quick. Another one of these flight to nowhere things. Have you heard about? We had one a couple weeks ago.
Yeah.
There's one in Australia. There was one in, I don't know.
There's a cruise ship doing it too now. Did you see that story?
No, but in the airplane, you actually get on the plane in one place. It flies around, and 8 hours later, you land in the same place.
Yeah, or there's where you get on the plane, you don't go anywhere, and you just sit on the plane like you're going somewhere. And this is what they're doing in the cruise ship. You just get on the cruise ship, you don't go anywhere.
Boy, oh boy.
Well, the cruise ships are like giant floating hotels.
Yeah, that kind of makes sense, I guess. More sense than the plane.
Would you want to go sit on an airplane? Well, yeah, this is great. I can be cramped and go into a size in a bathroom that I hate. The Natural Flight promotion will allow one winner and 3 of their guests to ride luxuriously with all the perks and convenience of flying private on a natified aircraft.
What does that mean?
It says the jet will be equipped with TVs, gaming systems, comfort food, and, of course, Natty Light beer. It'll take off and land at the winner's local airport.
Okay.
Entries must be in by October 20th. For the details, go to naturallight.com. Sounds pretty cool.
Fun.
So I guess it just says a flight to nowhere on a jet full of beer. So I guess you get in the plane, they take off, fly around for a while, and you land on the same spot.
Yeah, play games, watch sports.
Drink beer.
Yep.
Yeah, go into a cramped bathroom.
I bet they have the Natural Light girls there somewhere, I would imagine. Serving beer, right, Willie? I think.
Yeah. Drink, 13, 14 Natty Lights, puke on a plane. Sounds fun.
This could be This could be the Lost reboot you've always wanted to be in.
Oh, that'd be so fun. It's Lost, but everybody's drunk.
You have to just call it drunk instead of lost. Drunk.
Okay, well, I'm sorry, back to Natty Light. Now, Pat, you were saying earlier that you have a song about your ear. Now, we should point out that you had a really bad ear infection. And
about a month ago, yeah.
Couldn't work for about a week and a half.
The canal has opened up. I can hear now, but I have an issue. I have the ringing in my ears, and I thought it was tinnitus, but it's not. It's a tinnitus.
Tinnitus?
Yeah,
I've heard both.
I've heard both, too.
I think that's one of those that...
Americans say tinnitus, and professionals say...
What's the other one that's like that? It's the heart
English.
One. Angina or angina?
Yeah. Angina or angina. There's clear or...
What?
Yeah.
Yeah, the one sounds like a dinosaur.
Right.
You know what I'm talking about, Jess.
Yeah, I do, Tom.
Okay. So is it... what is it again?
I have a song about...
Tinnitus?
Tinnitus?
Yes, I have a song about it. I want to hear. Here it goes. I have ringing in my ears, and my doctor pronounces it tinnitus, not tinnitus. He knows the ear, nose, and throat, but when the stomach starts to bloat, is it gastritis or gastritis? We've been saying it wrong all these years. Laymen prefer tinnitus, but the professional says tinnitus. It confuses us and divides us. Those little spider veins that cause us pain, that's not phlebitis, it's phlebitis. So it's bronchitis, arthritis, tonsillitis, hepatitis, and my girlfriend has colitis. I'm still gonna say tinnitus, not tinnitus, and I'm fine with this. And you highbrow physicians, you all sound ridiculous. Thank you.
Wow. Really good.
I'm going to do that.
Okay. So is this... You really have that?
Yeah, I really do, yeah.
So is there like a ringing in your ears? What is it?
Yeah, you either ignore it or go mad. So I
have it too. Do you don't have it at all?
No.
Isn't the cure to unfold a paperclip and put it as deep in your ear?
You know, I've read that.
No. You have to heat it up first.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah.
I've got it too, but I really don't notice it that much.
The only time I notice it is when I'm trying to sleep. Ugh.
Yes.
So is it like
that's
I think
the
that's
worst.
why I
is
have
it a
to
tone?
have
Yeah.
Is it like
Mine's almost like Morse code.
It's a lot of stuff. It's a tone, or it sounds like crickets sometimes.
Yeah.
It change on you.
That's why I can't sleep without a fan.
Yeah, I have it, but it only tells me to kill my dad. Get him. Gosh, get him. Yeah.
Kill him now.
Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Thanks for joining us. Today is the 12th of October, 2020. It's great to be here in the big room with Ace, Chick, Josh, Christy, Willie. This is Tom. Then through the magic of closed-circuit television, we have Mr. Pat Godwin. Looks like one of those marionettes in a puppet show with the black background.
Do you realize how many things remind you of puppet shows?
Because we're all puppets.
Okay, there's Jess Hooker.
Hello.
Not looking like a puppet.
Thank you.
Just looking nice today. Thank you. Let's see now. Where was I? Christy is at the Navy Federal Credit Union news desk, and we promised a little bit of a tribute to a great man who turned 100. Kind of a sweet story, a happy story, a nice story.
A World War II veteran in Pennsylvania received his high school diploma just weeks before his 100th birthday. In 1938, Albert Mantella, dropped out of high school to help earn enough money for his family before enlisting in the Navy. He was recently surprised with a diploma presented to him by the superintendent of the Rose Tree Media School District.
Isn't that nice?
The ceremony took place at the Sunrise of Granite Run Senior Living Facility.
So he went to war. So there wasn't there 60 years in there when he could have done this? To get his high school diploma?
Guy's a great American.
What's he been doing?
He dropped out to help his family, then he went to war. I think he deserves a high school diploma.
World War II.
So they just gave it to him. He didn't actually go to the classes and stuff?
I'm guessing they figured that maybe life had taught him enough to give him...
So 45...
I bet he doesn't know his times tables.
He comes home.
Test him.
I bet he doesn't know his times tables. Go ahead.
I just feel bad for the guy, Josh, because there's not going to be a prom this year. So, I'm sure, yeah.
You bring up a good point. I bet he took care of that.
Montella, who donned a cap and gown for the occasion, said, quote, "It's exciting because I never expected it. This is a far dream of this ever happening to me."
Good for him. Really?
He added, gas. He's 100 years old.
That's your witty comment.
He's going to have gas.
I just say I want to wish everyone the same luck I had living this long and loving people and being nice to people.
He's a good man.
Yeah. Whatever.
He just didn't earn the degree.
He just didn't earn his high school diploma. That's all.
Maybe he did. I could see maybe giving him a GED, but not an actual diploma.
Couldn't they have done this when he turned 80? I mean, why?
Let him enjoy it.
Yeah, he'll be back next
Let me
week.
see. Here we go. This is the superintendent. She says, he served our country, he supported and helped his community, and all of that with asking so little in return. We finally... That's your...
My old man.
Oh, man, I'm glad he didn't think
that your old man choking on his state fair spoon? The high school principal, Ralph Harrison, says his story says that you never give up, no matter what happens in life. Good for this guy.
Yeah.
Wore a cap and gown. Not great.
Oh, my friends are...
And why didn't they give him a college degree? If they're going to give him a high school. They're
Give him
just
an
going to start
honorary, yeah.
handing out degrees. Give him something from Harvard or Yale or one of those things.
Oh, here's a picture of him, and
Is he in a wheelchair, I bet?
No, he looks great. He's standing up, and he's looks like he's very articulate. He's got a
dress.
one of those M95 masks on, whatever they're called.
I miss my wife.
That matches his... Wait a minute now.
What are their school colors? What are their cap and gown colors?
Black with a nice...
Kind of a green sag.
All right, I'm sorry I brought the thing. He looks like a great man. Good for you, buddy. I'm sorry. Christy Lee is once again at her base, her post, the Navy Federal Credit Union news desk. Christy.
A Loyola University grad student has taken the bar exam while in labor. Brianna Hill was aware that she would be taking the bar exam while pregnant, but when the test was delayed several months due to the pandemic, she had to take it much later in her pregnancy than anticipated. Hill went into labor just minutes into Monday's remote exam, but she still finished the first portion of the test before delivering her son at West Suburban Hospital. With the other portion of the test to complete, Hill took the exam in one of the hospital's spare rooms the following day. She'll learn whether she passed in December.
Wow.
Yeah.
Good for her.
And the baby sued her for emancipation, I think.
Immediately.
Well, I understand the child was also conceived at the bar.
Oh.
That'll happen.
Yeah.
I hope they give this kid a name that has like a legal...
Yeah.
What's the name in... what's the Gregory Peck character named in...
Atticus.
Yeah. Doesn't that sound legal?
Yeah.
Or chancellor.
I think that's a popular name right now, too.
Or habeas corpus.
Oh,
Esquire.
Yeah, habeas corpus might be a little rough. Little baby Habe.
baby.
What does that mean? It means something like bring the body. What is the one, amicus curiae? It was friend of the court. Isn't that amicus curiae? Or I don't know.
Right, and then, yeah.
My dad wasn't a lawyer. I don't know.
No, but I just remember from college reading something. It'd be, but yeah, give the kid a cool like quid pro quo.
Yeah, pro bono.
How about Oliver Wendell?
I'm pro bono.
Yeah.
Willie, you pro bono?
Yeah, of course I'm pro edge.
I'm anti-bono.
Did you just say pro edge, Pat?
I did.
Oh, now he's turning it into a U2 joke. It's Bono. That's one of my favorite pieces. Pat, can you do your Bono tribute?
Right now, I'm in a different tuning.
Bono is so pretentious.
He's in a different tuning.
I can still pull it off.
Okay.
That's what he said.
I can still pull it off.
After an edge joke.
You know, Bono from U2 is very pompous, pretentious at this point in his career. He could take any song and make it sound very, very special, chick.
Oh, I like this.
There was a farmer who had a dog. And Bingo was his name. Singing B. B-I-N. This one's for all the dogs in shelters. Snoopy, hang on.
I remembered it. I love that.
Nice job.
Thank you.
Thank you, Bono.
Watch the entire show live or on demand at bobandtom.com.